Fremont was vainglorious, arrogant, extremely ambitious. He didn't just want to be an explorer. He wanted to be a senator, he wanted to be president.
But he'd never been west of the Mississippi. So he turned to the most skilled guide on the frontier, Kit Carson.
Kit Carson came from very humble origins. He had no formal education, he was illiterate, yet he was incredibly knowledgeable about the land of the West. He spoke multiple languages, he had relationships with native tribes, he knew the topography, he knew how to fight, he knew how to hunt. So here is somebody who had an invaluable knowledge that allowed him to go between both worlds.
Growing up, Carson was raised among frontier legends and mastered wilderness skills at an early age.
Carson was born in Kentucky, and he moved to Missouri as a child. His family became close friends with the Boones. They lived in a place called Boone's Lick. The Carson family, of course, was quite well aware of Daniel Boone and his legend. There was this desire to keep that westward movement going, to keep finding the frontier, to keep breaking ground. They were literally carving a civilization out of the wilderness there.
By the age of 16, he left home for good, hungry for adventure. With Fremont, he would embark on a mission that would put all of his skills to the test.
Fremont and Carson were a bit of an odd couple. They were completely opposite. Today we might say Fremont was a bit of a nerd and Carson was the cool kid. Carson was rugged and had experience in the frontier. He didn't seek fame or fortune. He didn't look for the spotlight. And so these two in many ways couldn't have been more different, but at the same time complemented each other very well.
Over the course of 5 months, Fremont and Carson led 36 men more than 2,000 miles through treacherous terrain known for extreme changes in temperature and altitude.
This expedition was very, very dangerous. They were going to parts of the world that had never been explored before. They were a small party. They were relatively well armed, but they could always be ambushed. And certainly Fremont understood that and was very, very glad to have a guide like Carson.
On the 24th of October, 1843, Fremont and Carson finally reached the Oregon Territory.
We made it!
The path they mapped would become the Oregon Trail. In the decades to come, it would pave the way for 400,000 settlers to travel west, opening a new frontier and strengthening the United States' claim to the Northwest.